like all these hero collection, character Toon collection, resource management games, you're gonna have to come to a lot of decisions, right? Now, one of the decisions I'm facing now that I'm just gonna make a video on, and it's gonna be kind of haphazard, guys, is gonna be a bit of a guide on building characters and how do I use my resources and whether it's a I don't want to say good or bad decision because it depends. A lot of people will say like, "Oh, well, this is just poor resource," and. But if you're having fun, you're having fun. So have fun. But I'm gonna go ahead and go through the options and what I feel like in my strategy might be smart or stupid. So let's get to the video.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, so basically this is kind of like a Pandora versus Superman, and it's not really dependent on their kits. So what we're going to do here is, and let me go ahead and move. All right, yeah. So what I'm discussing here is that Pandora, I'm trying to get the Pandora unlock, right? Now from playing the game and everything, like nothing really special. I have tried to pull her, I think I've used like 6,000 gems, maybe even 8,000 by this point, trying to get her, including all the cards I get. And the last couple of days, it's been like 15 or something. They give you pretty good amount of resources. And this is without having bought stuff. I haven't bought anything in like a week or so. But payday coming, about to buy some stuff soon. Anyway, so basically, it is frustrating that I've pulled, let's just say 6,000, but I think it's north of 6,000. And then let's just say 10 cards. So wait, no. It has to be more than that because I've reset this clock multiple times. So I've done 40 and then I've gotten 3 other epics. So we're looking at, I might have done upwards of 80, so 8,000 gems. Okay, so let's say 8,000 gems. 8,000 gems, and I have not gotten Pandora yet. I've gotten Penguin epic shards. I've gotten Kid Flash epic shards, which I'll show you here in a minute, because this is going to be part of like the resource management and the strategy that I use. I'm not saying it's a smart strategy. I'm not saying you should use it, but it is definitely steeped in a little bit of impatience and letting that dopamine tell you the next hit's going to be the one. And me trying to figure out if I want to progress through the game and how, and having fun, all that stuff. So basically I've used 8,000 gems to pull and get nothing, right? Frustrating, but I was able to rank up Kid Flash because of it. I have the option to rank up Penguin because of it. But now I'm coming over here and I'm telling you this. So I did rank up Kid Flash to rank 8. Had to use, it was like 150 elite, 150 rare. Okay. And then it takes 80 of his to go up one. Oh, you learned something new. Anyway, so I had to use 150. I am focusing more on the 150 from these elite that I had to use to get him rank 8. Why? And why am I upset with myself a little bit? It's okay that I did it. I don't regret it. I mean, I like Kid Flash. However, if I had waited, I could have potentially gotten Superman 320 and been able to take him up. Now, the problem with that is, and would have been at the time, I don't have 60 of these to rank him up. However, I can get a hold of these. And that's what we're going to kind of have to go through today to figure out whether I want to rank up Superman or not. So basically, and I'll just go down the list. If you go to the shops, and this is going to walk through the shops a bit, and then I'll show you the other resources. But if I go through the shop, if we stop at the base shop gives you the option of buying these 30 epic shards for 360. I've done this a couple times. I'm not saying it's smart. I've also done the 180 for 30 because it feels like there's a larger bottleneck on the rare than there is on the elite. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. I mean, you just saw how many rare versus how many elite that I have. Now, here's my logic behind this 30 piece, okay? It cost me 200, regardless of whether I do it here or not. It cost me 200 to pull a potential rare. Good chance it's going to be an uncommon. And that does nothing. Uncommons give you this other resource that is like, it's for titanium. It's not a lot, but it is what it is. So I could either spend 200 and not at best, but there's a good chance I'll get uncommon, which doesn't help me. There is a less good, but the next up is I'll get 10. So if I have a duplicate rare, I'll get 10 of those frags. Here I'm getting 30 for 20 less. And then you have the elite and the legendary, or the epic. Now what'll happen is that the argument is, and we'll go over here. The argument will be, hey, you're missing out on a chance to get an epic or an elite. My argument is, if I'm looking for the elite shards, if I'm looking for the rare shards, I get a 30% chance to get what I need. I get a 50% chance, 50% chance to get something I can't use. And then 20 and 3% chance. Okay, that's cool. I got a 23% chance to get something above that. 1 in 4. Or I can definitively, for 20 gems cheaper, get 30 elite shards, 30 elite fragments, and then use those to rank up a character that I already have. Now, earlier in the game, and I'm talking like I've played this game forever. I've been on it for like a month, maybe less. Not even a month. Earlier in the game, I could understand the concept of just opening up as many cards as you can. But where I am in my roster now and where I am in the main story, I need to rank up characters. And if I'm ranking up epics, I need the rare shards, the rare fragments. And if I get those at a cheaper rate and a guaranteed rate at 180 versus I get 10, I get a 30% chance at 10, that's where my math came in. So the first thing to figure out is, am I focusing on pulling and trying to expand my roster and get more tunes in my roster, or am I trying to build up what I already have? So when I come and think about that, consider that with this. If I use 200, right, then I have a 23% chance to get 10 elite fragments. Now, if I pull Pandora, yay, 23% chance to pull Pandora. The way I'm looking at Pandora right now, I want her, cool. I'm leaning towards just using cards to pull for her, because if I do get her, she's just another burden on my resources. Straight up. So even if I do pull her now, yay, I got Pandora, and I can put her on the bench and get her later, because Pandora also is not one of those epics that, at least not now as of recording this video, is not one of those epics that you can get from a card. She has a special event, just like Bridesmaid. I don't know the others. I'm sure there's more. Where you have to pull them from these cards while you can, because you can't get them just in your regular pulls. So way that I could pull her and say, okay, cool, got you. Now I'm gonna put you over here to the side, and then I can focus back on Superman and get you while I can. However, my roster, and I'm talking myself into this, I'm also talking myself through the logic of what I want to do next. However, I like her. Not sure that I love her. Played with her a few times in Elseworld. Elseworld is helping me make this evaluation. Played with her a few times in Elseworld, and I'm not sure that I would rather have her sitting on my bench doing nothing, as opposed to trying to rank up Superman and get him to rank 8 and help push me through the main story. The other part of this is, when you buy this the first time, it's 360. When you buy this the first time, it's 180. If I'm not mistaken, this one goes up to 200 if you want to buy it second time. This one goes up to 600 if you want to buy it the second time, okay? So just to keep a heads up for that. So here, if I'm looking at it, if I wanted to buy just one, and I'm putting it down like here to build Superman. If I want to buy just one, I'm having to use 360 of my gems, and I'm going to get 30 elite. Now, and in my head, this math that I'm doing, it's all for this moment. It's all because I want to do it now. I want to play now. It's Sunday. I want to play. So I want something to do with the game. Smart money is also, you can just chill and wait. It's fine. All right. So here I know that I have 22. Woot. So I need 198 or 298. Oh, that sounds like a lot. So I need 298, right? So I need 298, and then it is like I have 22. All right, bet. So now if I can get 30 from that one purchase, that means I need 258 left. I have 258 that I need to get from the elite. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Now back over to the shop. Yeah, that's all I want to talk about there. Evil Falls. If you notice, Evil Falls, I usually, not strictly, I'm going for my epic gear here, and then I'll buy these sometimes to level it up. You can get this from Convergence shops as well. This is actually a pretty good place for getting gear. I would just say whenever you get to these elite, don't buy them at 3,000. Just buy them at 1,200. There's a difference here, and I guess this difference is for those who get impatient. Be patient. It's okay. Just spend 1,200. There's no difference in the one. Unless somebody let me know, there's really no difference that I've seen in the ones that are 3,000 and the ones that are 1,200. Maybe it's the top layer versus the bottom layer. No, because this is bottom layer as well. I don't know. I haven't seen a difference. If you guys know it, let me know. But it seems as though you can just be patient and get the gear that you want here. Now, here is the next step in figuring out what I can do for Superman. One, I can use this. If I have 2,000 Arena Shop credits, I can get 5 of these. 5 of these are substitute fragments, basically, meaning I can use this and it will count as a fragment towards that superhero, whether they're epic or legendary, and then rank them up using this. So, and now, you know what, and I'll show you that in a minute. Also down here, we have these chests. Now in these chests, there's 10 elite fragments for a character. Same thing for the rare, and I've had to use this on rare as well, right? I'm not really buying the epic frags, and also bear in mind, you see Lex in here. Oh wow, we can unlock Lex here. No, you can't. These are used to rank up characters. These will not unlock characters for you, okay? So keep that in mind as well. So there is no point for me right now. I don't have Lex yet, and I think I'm not a good bit away from fusing him, but I'm a little bit far away from fusing him. I could theoretically buy these. 3 left. I guess you can get 3 per whenever this store resets. I think it's a weekly reset. And theoretically, this will help me fuse him, right? Why won't it let me see his face? How much I own of him? Oh, I own 5. So this will let me fuse him if I do that. But I cannot get 80 of these fragments and fuse my own Lex together. I can collect these fragments and then put them towards the fusion that you have in that events calendar. So here, if I have the ability to buy 10 of these chests, and I'm not going to do quite the math yet. I can buy 10 of these. I can buy 2 right now, and I have to go into Arena to get more of these credits. Oh, MDWGD. Okay. In the Battle Mechanics Auto or like DC Legends. Okay. Yeah, you just kept asking the same question. No, they're not. The mechanics are more like idle gameplay, where you can where you're going to set it up more like a coach than a player, and then you put them in the right position and they go. You can control the ultimates, but you don't control the advanced and basic attacks. Anyway, yeah, exactly. Damien's up there. What's up, Damien? Okay, so now, theoretically, I can buy 20 of these. I can also go to the arena and win some more of these credits. You have a limited number that you can win in a day. But let's say I go and buy these chests, then it's going to be 200 elite. If I have 600 now, so it's going to be 200 elite, or not 200 elite, 20 elite, because you get 10 elite frags per this. So I get 20 elite from the arena. Good, man. Good. Waiting for game 7. That's all. Waiting for game 7. All right. So and that'll cost me 600 credits. 600 credits. So far I've gotten 20, and now I'm down to 238. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get enough of these elite frags for Superman to rank up. Tough. It's tough. Now we come down to the next level. Did I talk about everything? The next level. All right. You see this elite chest? I could buy 10 of these. They cost 600 each. How much from Elseworld do I have right now? 600. Now, I haven't done Elseworld yet today. I can't remember how much you get from each battle in Elseworld. Let's say I get 600. I don't think I do. So I'll say that I'm able to get 10 from here. It might change to 20, but let's say 10, right? They're not Damien Elseworld. They are not. You might be right. I don't know. The Pacers scare me right now. The Pacers definitely scare me right now. I can't even say it with confidence, given what happened in Game 6. I can't say it with confidence. I really can't. All right, so I'm wanting OKC to win though. No shade on Indiana. All right, so and then this goes the same route. These characters here, I already have like 80 of his frags. I have 95 of hers. Star Sapphire 40. I could take her up rank. 7, 15 from him. So like you get these relatively easily and quickly from doing their trials and also pulling cards and getting epics that you don't need when you needed a different epic, but whatever. I'm not mad, you're mad. All right. Now we go into Elite Arena. This is where I can, boom. If I buy this gives me 10 fragments of a legendary that I own. I own Superman. Now, what did we learn about me earlier is that I have 35 of his. Wait, whoa. You won't let me do it because I don't have enough. Don't tease me like that. So I can click here and I'll get 10 of his frags, right? And if you've noted, let me see. I can't. Oh, they won't let me show it here. I've also bought this already for 3,000. I bought like as soon as he came up and I saw that I had 3,000. I was like, boom, bought it. That's it. Wonder Woman would have been the purchase. Flash would have been the purpose, but there's no purpose in me buying these yet because they don't unlock the character and I don't have those characters yet. I bought these along the way because I think the shop only resets every month, maybe every 2 weeks. I was just buying stuff. I had nothing. I was just buying stuff just to see. I was buying, I think, a couple of these too. I was just doing stuff. So, yeah. Back to these epics, I would not necessarily recommend unless you're trying to rank up and you just want to get it done for that day. I would not recommend buying these because they're so easily pulled at the moment. Now, here's the other part of it too. And be very careful if this game has been lasting for like 3 years and you just come across this video. As they add more characters into the game, the pool of people, of tunes that you can potentially pull out, that's going to get broader and broader. The probability of you getting your specific one is going to go down. So like the necessity to buy these is going to go up, right? But as there's only like 70 something characters in the game right now, pretty good probability of the epics that you're going to get what you need. So hold on it. But 6 months down the road, if they introduce 100, they won't have done that many. They've introduced 100 more characters into the game, then yeah, you're going to look more towards buying what you need because you might sit there and pull and get lucky, or it might be 6 months and you don't have anything. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so then League Shop. Next up is you can buy these artifact cards here, and to be honest, I haven't really joined a league yet. And actually, and it's pretty much okay. I don't understand. All right, so that got me distracted as hell. That was kind of weird. All right, so anyway, so now we have this. I can pull artifacts here, and artifacts to me are just like another. I was trying to rush to get it to see what it was with Kid Flash, and they're okay. They're not bad. That is kind of the regret in terms of like me being able to rank up Superman now to 8. Is that I did that for the artifacts to see and explore, and the artifact system isn't the most complicated thing in the world. It could have waited. But yeah. And then here, these up at the top that you can buy for 3,000, these are only for epic character shards, so 5 and 5. Raven, who I like, and she's been helping, and John Stewart, who I really do want to unlock now after having played with him in Elseworld. He seems like a lot of fun. But yeah, so nothing else going here. So now from what I understand is that just given the resources that I have at the moment, I can get down to needing 228 more shards, right? Doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Yeah. Now I can go into the multiverse, go into Arena, War World. I'm going to run some arena battles. I'm going to use Superman to do so, and build teams around him and in the Elite Arena. That was my main thing that I wanted to do in this video, actually. You may or may not, depending on what happens, see this, because I might just do this to get the resources, and in fact, let me go ahead and go in. And I'll do the quick version, actually. So, free here, 358. Check. I wonder if I've run any of my. I think I've done one arena battle today. I'm at 514. Guys, I didn't realize that. This is the one thing that throws me off and I need to get used to, is checking my power level of where I'm at. I'm going to just start this battle out. I think my ultimates are going to be fine. Yep, and then I'm going to have to start beating higher level competition. So then we go ahead and just skip through the battle, sim it. What did I get? So I got 150 here. Cool. Some gold, whatever. Okay, and I think that boosted me up to the next level in arena. Grandmaster 2. We love that. I've already been Grandmaster 2 one time, I believe. Okay. Yeah, if I can get to Grandmaster 1, I can get 2,800. I can get 800 of the arena credits and then 1,200 gems. That might go a long way. Can you still get Wonder Woman from the legendary draw for your first, or you can't now? Okay, I can address this a little bit here too, and then I'll come back to the arena. Dude, I don't know, because I didn't think that. I mean, it still says over here. So for those of you who don't know, in this video you haven't seen it, and I brought it up briefly. Wonder Woman was the legendary I chose to be my first legendary, right? Now, from what I've learned is that this only applies to these types of cards. These are super encrypted tokens, okay? I pulled Superman from this. So I think I'll still get my Wonder Woman up here. But it will be a lie, because my first legendary will have been Superman pulled from here. I think it's okay. And then here's the other thing too. I think theoretically I can still change it. So if I change it to Superman, does that mean I'm going to end up just getting like 40 Superman shards and then I can rank them up? Which I'm not going to do. I'd rather have Flash or Wonder Woman at this point. But like, I don't know. Anyway, I really don't know. All right. So we can go back into the arena. So those are the choices and the decisions I'm having to make in order to rank up Superman and where I can get those other resources. I'm not going to be, well, I will be able to, and I'll work on it today, but I'm not going to do this whole video. And in fact, this video that you've seen now has probably been edited heavily, so you don't see a lot of the stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. If you don't like it, just subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. I'm going to continue trying to get the resources, building up the resources to rank up Superman. Hopefully very, very soon you will see that Superman will be rank 8. That's my focus right now. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. See you next time.